My theory is that his lack of focus stems from an overdeveloped sex drive.
Oh, I don't know where he would have gotten that. Aside from a pro forma consummation of our marriage, his father and I only had intercourse for the purposes of reproduction.
That seems a fairly efficient arrangement.
Yes, we think so. We've both done papers on it. Mine from a neuroscientific point of view and his from an anthropological. Mine, of course, was the only one worth reading.
Of course. I would very much like to read about your sex life.
Well, it's all online, or you can order it from the Princeton University Press.
Here's your tea, Mother. So, what are you guys talking about?
The frequency with which your parents had intercourse.
Swell. If you're lucky, maybe she'll show you the PowerPoint presentation.
I'm sorry, it's on my other laptop.
Oh.
Hey, here's another possible topic of conversation. This is a big night for Sheldon. Right, Sheldon?
Big night? The winter solstice is a big night. It's over 14 hours in Southern California.
That's an amusing factoid.
Thank you.
No, my point is, tonight is Sheldon's first official date. Discuss.
Is this true?
Apparently, a semi-incestuous Teens for Jesus 4th of July hoedown didn't count.
So, Amy, what about you? Do you date much?
Once a year. It's a deal I made with my mother in exchange for her silence on the matter, as well as the occasional use of her George Foreman grill that seals in the flavor without the fat. What about you, Penny? Do you go on many dates?
Yeah, I wouldn't say many. A few. What's...
Your characterization of approximately 171 different men is a few.
What? Where did you get 171 men?
Simple extrapolation. In the 3 years that I've known you, you were single for 2. During that time, I saw 17 different suitors. If we work backwards, correcting for observation bias, and postulate an initial dating age of 15...
Whoa, wait. I did not start dating at 15.
I'm sorry, 16?
14.
My mistake. Now, assuming the left side of a bell curve peaking around the present, that would bring the total up to 193 men. Plus or minus 8 men.
Remarkable. Did you have sexual intercourse with all of these men?
No.
Now, although that number would be fairly easy to calculate, based on the number of awkward encounters I've had with strange men leaving her apartment in the morning, plus the number of times she's returned home wearing the same clothes she wore the night before.
Okay, Sheldon, I think you've made your point.
So we multiply 193 minus 21 men before the loss of virginity. So 172 times 0.18 gives us 30.96 sexual partners. Let's round that up to 31.
Okay, Sheldon, you are so wrong. That is not even close to the real number. I'm gonna need a drink over here.
This is very interesting. Cultural perceptions are subjective. Penny, to your mind, are you a slut?
No. Let's just all finish our dinners, okay?
This is an interesting topic. How many sexual encounters have you had?
Does volunteering for a scientific experiment in which orgasm was achieved by electronically stimulating the pleasure centers of the brain count?
I should think so.
Then 128.
Right, I'm ready for my next question.
In a world where rhinoceroses are domesticated pets, who wins the Second World War?
Uganda.
Defend.
Kenya rises to power on the export of rhinoceroses. A Central African power bloc is formed, colonizing North Africa and Europe. When war breaks out, no one can afford the luxury of a rhino. Kenya withers, Uganda triumphs.
Correct. My turn.
In a world where a piano is a weapon, not a musical instrument, on what does Scott Joplin play the maple leaf rag?
Tuned bayonets.
Defend.
Isn't it obvious?
You're right, my apologies.
What the hell are you guys playing?
It's a game we invented. It's called Counterfactuals.
We postulate an alternate world that differs from ours in one key aspect, and then pose questions to each other.
It's fun for ages 8 to 80. Join us.
All right, I like a good brain teaser. Give it a whirl.
You're in luck. This is an easy one. In a world where mankind is ruled by a giant intelligent beaver, what food is no longer consumed?
A BLT where the B stands for beaver?
Leonard, be serious. We're playing a game here.
I can figure this out. Let's see. Well, beavers eat tree bark. The only tree bark I know that humans consume is cinnamon, so I'll say cinnamon.
Incorrect. Obviously, the answer is cheese Danish.
What?
In a world ruled by a giant beaver, mankind builds many dams to please the beaver overlord. The low-lying city of Copenhagen is flooded. Thousands die. Devastated, the Danes never invent their namesake pastry. How does one miss that?
This is ridiculous. You're just making stuff up.
Is he always like this when he loses?
Oh, yes, you should have been here for the great Jenga tantrum of 2008.
You bumped the table and you know it.
Perhaps it would be kinder to play a game more suited to his abilities. We'll close our eyes and count to 10 while you hide.
I'm going to my room.
Very good, Leonard. But next time, don't tell us where you're hiding.
Sheldon?
Hello.
What are you doing here?
I have troubles, Penny. Come to pour them out to the sympathetic ear of the local barkeep.
You know, they have a really nice bar over at the Olive Garden.
I don't like the Olive Garden. They treat me like family.
Okay, Sheldon, what can I get you?
Alcohol.
Could you be a little more specific?
Ethyl alcohol. 40 milliliters.
I'm sorry, honey, I don't know milliliters.
Blame President James Jimmy Carter. He started America on a path to the metric system, but then just gave up. He wonders why he was a one-term president.
Would you say that's about 40 milliliters?
More or less.
Great. Now, where were we?
I believe you were about to ask me to choose a cocktail. Fortunately, thanks to computer-savvy alcoholics, there's an app for that. Let's see. Harvey Wallbanger. Sex on the Beach? I hardly think so. Rob Roy. Silk Slipper. Mad Hatter. Ooh. I'll have a Rosewater Ricky.
A what?
You'll need pitted brandied cherries, gin, rosewater, Angostura bitters, and overproofed rum. Now first, dust the cherries with sugar, then spray them with a mixture of rum and bitters. Then ignite the rum and
Here you go, one Rosewater Ricky.
That's not how it looks in the picture.
Oh, yeah, you know, every bartender makes it differently. Why don't you give it a try?
All right. To the metric system. I can't taste the cherries.
All right, Sheldon, what's on your mind?
I wronged Howard, and he won't accept my apology.
Oh, right, that. Yes, Leonard told me. Sorry, honey.
Penny, you face failure on a daily basis. How do you cope?
I drink.
To drinking? Nope. Oh, if only there were some way to force Howard to accept my apology so I could escape this miasma of guilt.
You know, sometimes stuff just happens and there's nothing you can do about it. For example, Lisa Peterson hasn't talked to me since the 11th grade because no matter how much you apologize, you can't go back and undry hump someone's boyfriend.
I see. You're saying I'm facing Starfleet Academy's unwinnable command scenario, the Kobayashi Maru.
Exactly. Sometimes you can't win.
Captain Kirk won.
Kirk cheated.
Impressive that you know that. It's hard to believe I'm actually having this conversation with you.
Right there with you.
Kirk beat the Kobayashi Maru by reprogramming the simulator. That's it.
What?
I'll reprogram Howard.
What? Sheldon, you can't reprogram people.
But no, you can't reprogram people. To James Tiberius Kirk.
Okay, nice and cozy. Okay, I'll see you later.
Wait. Will you please rub this on my chest?
Oh, Sheldon, can't you do that yourself?
Vapor rub makes my hands smell funny.
But Sheldon...
Please.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
No, counterclockwise are my chest hair mats.
Sorry.
Can you sing Soft Kitty?
What?
My mom used to sing it to me when I was sick.
I'm sorry, honey, I don't know it.
I'll teach you. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. Now you.
Soft kitty, warm kitty.
Little ball of fur. Keep rubbing.
Little ball of fur.